Now, ladies and gentlemen, this shoe here is one of the more iconic Jordan silhouettes ever. Obviously, in 1997, the infamous flu game, which I disagree. I don't think it was a flu game. I think it was the hangover game. Now, y'all know Jordan had a drinking problem. No, I was kidding. I ain't gonna go there. But hey, these are the Retro 12 flu game. Now, obviously, we've seen several releases of these. We had the 1997 OG. Then we had the 2003 version, which I think this one reminds me a lot of the 2003 version. Then we had the 2009 with the suede, which I don't consider flu games because they had suede on it. This one right here is amazing. And before we get there, I'm going to show you the box and everything. Classic Nike box. You remember the old school Nike box? This is the newer version of it, obviously, so I do like they did bring that back versus the anniversary 30th box. Y'all see the style code. Y'all see the shoe. Air Jordan Retro 12. This colorway is going to be black and varsity red. Man, we love that varsity red, don't we? Bam! All right, so let's get into it. All right, everybody, so let's get into this unboxing real quick for this shoe. Once again, this is the Jordan 12 flu game. And real quick, just before we get in there, let's talk about this box. Obviously, we know that there's the 30th anniversary box, the typical black with the gold Jumpman logo on it. Well, they kind of went back reminiscent to the 97 box. Only thing different is it does have the Jordan logo instead of the Nike logo, the Nike Air logo, so the Nike swoosh, whatever you want to call it. But I'm glad they went back to that, so it gives us a little bit of that nostalgia feel. And before I get into the shoe, once again, shout out to Ivan, man. He did have the receipt to this shoe. Man, that was my number one concern. You know, I'm not gonna say I didn't trust him, but you know, in the resale game, this is important. Now I know people gonna say, well, he still can sell you the fake shoe, but I think this is important. So shout out to him having that foot action receipt for me with this shoe. Other than that, I won't get into crazy details about this shoe because personally, to me, comparing this shoe to any other shoe, we know what the Jordan 12 has and what it looks like. I'll bring out some little hints and details that I noticed, but here's the shoe. All right, there it is, the Jordan 12 flu game. Now, for starters, real quick, and let's try to get this camera some better lighting. All right, here we go. Now, for the Jordan 12 flu game, me personally, this reminds me of the 97 pair that came out in 1997. Not 97 pair. It's the 1997 pair, so don't nobody talking about me. There wasn't no 97 pair. No, 1997, the year it came out. It reminds me a lot of that shoe, and I actually had a chance to have this shoe next to the 97 pair, and honestly, I couldn't tell the difference, obviously, by age and some of the qualities on this shoe. But other than that, man, this is a phenomenal shoe. Some things that I noticed about the shoe that I do like that they did go to the original colorway, which is the black and the varsity red. I'm pretty sure they called it another different color. Other than that, the leather on this shoe is definitely A1, great leather. I do see the 2-3 on the tongue, the Jumpman logo, and of course on the back, you get your Jordan. Like I said, very good quality. The only thing about this shoe that I would say I'm kind of disappointed about, which I know there's nothing you can do about that, but you know how in the factories there's some excess glue that is on the shoe. Other than that, that can probably be cleaned up. If anyone has a solution about that glue, please leave comments in the comments section. I will definitely check that out. But other than that, like I said, I'll give you a full 360 view outside and better lighting about this shoe. To me, I like this because it went back to the original shoe. Didn't have all that suede stuff on, I believe, 2009 that had the suede. I didn't like that shoe. And for me personally, I know people get upset about calling it the flu game shoe, but to me, that's what it's supposed to be representing. Why not? I know people say, well, it's the bread 12 or this 12. Man, let's call it the flu game. I mean, he wore it in that game, so you got to go with that and take it how it is. But other than that, I think this shoe is phenomenal. The quality of it is amazing. Once again, shout out to Jordan Brand for getting it right this time. I mean, this is some top-notch quality on this leather. Very top-notch. Stitching is very good. Like I said, there is some glue spots on there that I'm a little concerned to me, but nothing major. Other than that, like I said, this is a phenomenal shoe. Definitely leave your comments in the section. I won't go into crazy detail about this shoe, but just leave your comments on the section. And also subscribe to the channel, like the channel. Criticism, feedback, whatever you can think of. Once again, shout out to Ivan Mendoza for selling me his pair at a good price, not a crazy resale.
Check it. 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 Check it.